Hello everybody, my name is not needing to be known, and today we are playing Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game. Now this is in celebration of multiple different things. One is just that I, in general, wanted to make this video for a long time, and ended up getting cut off due to some issues. And the second one is just due to the fact that the new Scott Pilgrim game is coming out soon, and why not do another one? On my own instead, because I so far only managed to do one thing, and that is co-op, because this game can be hard. Of course, we're going to start out with the only character that I haven't played so far being Nega-Scott. I get in a lot of trouble for saying that. With the first level being, Matthew Patel. Of course, we have to kill everything. With the main problem of this entire area just being to figure out what I'm doing. I haven't played this game in a couple of months by now, so I'm just trying to figure out everything I can do here. And of course, we started out by going into Rainbow Road, which is probably one of the easiest things I do. I will be using subspace this run just because this game is hard. Whenever you're not with friends, this game can sometimes suck. This is the place that I'll be going through the rest of the run, just due to the fact that they always have what I consider to be the best item to use, which is Ice Latte, which can be take to go for fights, such as this one, which is me against Matthew Patel. Wallace, being best character, just kidding, but one of my favorites, nonetheless. And of course, we have Matthew Patel and his Legion of Demons. He's not a hard fight, if you can't tell. I just wallop him. Though, while we're here, Nega-Scott is just not a good character. I've noticed this after a lot of time. He has the worst stats at the start of the game, the only difference being, well, his U ability, or in other words, his summon, which is kind of busted. And of course, we have Matthew going into his second phase, where this is me just doing this for like a couple of minutes. I don't know how to actually do this. I'm pretty sure the cups damage them, but throughout the rest of the game, the cups don't do any damage, so I have no idea. Personally, this is what I do. And then, of course, I try to go ahead and kill the last person right before the end. But it doesn't matter. I win anyways. And finally, with Matthew gone and his $2.15, if I'm correct, we have the first cutscene, or real cutscene of the game. And of course, the first two worlds aren't really a problem, as you could tell by me winning without losing a single life, or without losing more than two. And we got, I'm guessing, a Pokemon reference, and of course, Kim Pines being me in the background because I am not gay. With the next level opening up, we got Lucas Lee. And, well, madness, this is not the best level, because of the three guys that you see on screen, being camera guys, which can stop you in place. I hate her. I just hate her. That's it. Nothing else said. I hate her. And here we got the main mechanic of this level being these movie screens, which you gotta fight through a group of enemies, which can go well or not. Here we got the other thing in this level, which the little cheese you can hide in the corner, and just wait out the explosive, since somehow it doesn't reach, with me being close to death. And of course, we gotta remember one thing. Dying is gay. That's it. I will win. I don't care. I will win this one. You cannot stop me. I will win it. You can't stop it, guys. You can't. There will be no stop. You guys will die. You won't win. I'm not gay. I swear. Please believe me. And here we got one of my personal favorite characters, and another personal favorite being, well, all of these characters on screen are my favorites, other than, of course, Nega-Scott being one time throughout the entire book and one time throughout the entire movie, and that's it. Yep, I of course. Why not? Go, Child of War! Oh, right, it doesn't hit people off skateboards, because of course it doesn't. And as I said before, dying is gay. Please win, man. I don't want to be gay. Oh, yep, of course. That makes sense for me. 1 HP in a dream and still lost. I don't have plot armor. And then we just try to win here. I'm so low. As you could tell, the game uses combos for characters, which do sometimes way too much if you couldn't tell. And finally, we got me defeating... Oh! Okay. This is my first loss of the run. I genuinely don't remember. I recorded this clip so long ago. Oh right, dying is gay. I forgot about that. And finally, he does his casual thing of killing himself. I swear I don't know how he's supposed to be a pro skater and does that. Of all things. Nothing else said, no input needed, and free money apparently. I forgot about that. I honestly thought it just stood there and I accidentally did that. Due to the, it comes up later. And with the area being cleared, we have just me being me again, standing in a corner and humping a wall. Just kidding, those are my friends. I don't know why they do that. And then finally, with the area being cleared, we have the Pokemon or Mega Man, I don't know. Kim Pines is me. I don't know. I would not be happy after I killed everybody, and I know I wouldn't be happy if I saw my friend doing this on top of a pile of bodies. You can get trace-free evidence with that one. It's a horrible idea. Oh yay. We got Wallace being Wallace, of course. We got a boyfriend and everything. And we got Todd. This was not a fun fight. I think I've done this fight 10 different times. He was the hardest fight for me. For one simple reason, and I'll get to that the second I can. By the way, while we're at this level, this is a level that, of course, features Parkster and Doug if he was black. Because, of course, why not? We gotta feature them. And apparently, they don't like the fact that I subscribe to them. I'm sad. This is just me grabbing a bag of potato chips to go, because if not, I will die. They came back after my comment of unsubscribing to them. They do not like me doing that. Enough said. Just go Child of War, hope that we win. Cheese. Just cheese. This is all I did here. I literally stood in this corner and slowly killed him. And no, I don't have anything to say about, I think that's tomorrow, right? God, that's such a horrible laugh. Hey, look. Scene from the comic. Me after I see my friends in general. And time to go back. Oh, wait, right, I hate her. That was just unnecessary. Here's a specific thing about this fight. You only have to kill one of them, with Envy having less health than Lioness, but also Lionette just has the easiest moveset in the game, so you will see me always go after her. Envy, on the other hand, has this. My health's already almost gone. Yeah, I don't like this moveset if you couldn't tell. I really actually hate this moveset. Yeah, no, I'm already almost dead. And finally, here's me just not caring and going after Lioness, even though Envy is still alive. And technically could be killed. I don't care. If Lioness dies, the fight is over. And she was already low health. Well, Envy has, again, the worst moveset I've ever seen in this game. Ah yes, I like comic book references. Though I wonder why Envy does that. I don't know how she does it either. It's just weird. And then we have, of course, the scene that haunts me in my nightmares. The back rooms. Yeah, this just sucks. If you don't do it correctly, you can see my entire health just gets deleted. Because why not? It's horrible. This is just me in general. I do not care. Just shut up. I don't want to hear you play. You suck. And then, of course, we go on a literal little rendezvous outside. Ah, yes. This fight took me so long to learn. He only has like 3 moves in total. The throw move, where he gets upset and I just get to beat on him. This move that just insta-kills me. Yeah, that's my first actual loss. I guess, you know what, never mind. Uh, and of course, the last move that you almost saw. The entire point of this fight is just be patient. You just need to be. Also, for some reason you can grab him. You can't do this with any other boss in the game. I'm guessing this is just due to timing, since the game was made apparently in 5 months by developers that didn't know what they were doing. I learned that online for no reason. I also got one of my favorite moves in the game being this roll move. I love it. Wow. Yeah, as you can see, I have great luck in every game where I get hit by trash cans constantly. This is the final... Oh, never mind. Yeah, no. The final move is this giant vegan thing that he just throws out. It's not hard to dodge, probably why I didn't include it. What I do is just throw out knives and then just let it happen, I guess. Knives again, go! And of course, we are back to humping walls. Because why not? This wasn't the hardest area, but that's because I didn't get a glitch where ghosts come out and literally haunt me and kill me, and I can't do anything about that. They just slowly damage me. It's just invisible enemies, and I hate it. I hate it so much. And this is how you make a missile, everybody. Learn from tips. You just get 2 people who love each other very much, and they will create a missile. Also, I like chocolate. Apparently, that's what I think those are. Bricks are chocolate now. I don't know who Magic Mint Fever is, I'll be completely honest. He just popped up on accident. Yeah, she exists. Anybody actually know the lore of this game? Why are we fighting her on a train? Is my question. Like, I have a lot of questions, that's one of my main ones, though. And, of course, scary women. That actually scared me a couple of times. When I make it as a joke, I didn't... Never mind. You know what I mean. And, of course, we gotta just beat on this person, because I don't know who he is, and that's it. A little thing that you can do is if you jump off the ledge at the perfect time, which you can see me trying to do here, but utterly failing, you get to just walk up the train for some reason. I don't know how, I don't know why, but hey, fun little trivia on. And of course, we land in a random place of the Chinese restaurant. Why not? These guys are hard. Sound crazy, but my favorite place on earth is Dim Sum Paradise. I know it might sound crazy, but my favorite place on earth is Dim Sum... Okay, anyways. Grab a sword. I'm running for it. I'm booking it. I don't want to be here anymore. If you couldn't tell, I've been in this area for so long. I think it took me a total of a couple of hours at least. And we got to Rainbow Road, and then my favorite place here, the Anti-Gay Road. Of course, it had to come into the one level where there's actually a lesbian. Because why not? Just why not? Ah yes, my least favorite character in the entire game. Anybody else just hate her with a dying passion? Oh, and no, I'm not talking about Roxanne or the cat. The cat's awesome. I'm talking about Rona. I don't like her. So, yeah, I thought this would work. I don't know why. I genuinely thought this would work. I wish it did. It took me a couple of hours to get back here. But it didn't. I genuinely thought this would work. That attack is, by the way, unblockable. You need to use the dodged roll. Yeah, it is unblockable. Dodge rolling is needed with that attack, because why not? Another defeat to add to the charter, but I'm pretty sure I'm like at 15 now. And of course, I just didn't want to deal with this anymore. I went back down to grab some food or something like that. Oh no. This fight is where I learned why Nega-Scott's actually busted. Simple move. Chinese girl. This is actually funny. Transition? I didn't mean to do it, but yeah, no, I just used her the entire fight and she died eventually. It wasn't even that hard, I just got lucky. Like, genuinely, I have nothing else to say. That's what I did. The entire fight, I think I used it 3 times. And she has a lot of health. So, luck on my side, I guess? Thank goodness I didn't do that near the cat. I love that cat. It's such a good character. Better than Ramona by tenfold. Seriously, I am a hater of her so much. I hate her so much. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't like her. Simple enough. Wow, they need to make this faster than this game. By the way, please add Kim. I really want her. She's my favorite character, if you couldn't tell. Uh, I guess we are just... I guess those two are God now. Yeah, of course. We got the Little Dipper. The Little Dipper. Why? Anybody know what that is? I genuinely don't. I think that's another Little Dipper. Oh hey, look. It's two characters that were never mentioned anywhere. They basically played no role. And of course, a good character because she hates Scott. He's a horrible person. 17-year-old. Well, speak of the devil. I guess we're in his head now. Ah, yes, I like alcoholism. I don't know why, but this was the dumbest thing I've done yet. That's all I'm gonna say. Genuinely, I just beat people with a bottle this entire area, and it worked. It really did. And of course, we got this guy. He shows up so many times that I can't even say anything about it. He just exists. Far more times than I like. Yeah, no, I did not. I added this entire fight because of how quick it was. It wasn't even because I summoned knives, which, although was good, I just grabbed random things and I started hitting him with it. Genuinely, this is every single time. I never lost to this guy once. I just grabbed things and I start hitting with it. I don't think the cup does any damage, by the way. This is just me being an idiot. I thought it did. If you couldn't tell, I don't think it did a single point of damage. I don't know why. Yeah, it doesn't do any damage. By the way, that ability locked when I was level 16. That tells you how long. I was level 9, I think, on the previous area. I'm now level 16. That's how long both of the third level and the second level and the fourth level took. It was not fun. And of course, a little emote, of course. And now we get our first look at Gideon Graves, Gordon Goose, I don't know anymore. Whatever his name wants it to be. By the way, Nega-Scott's parents here, they do not need to be doing this. They're, I'm pretty sure, rich. They have no reason to be going to a regular place and selling literal drugs, as you could tell by me running twice as fast. And of course, this is just a dumb QuickTime event where you just need to go up and down. It's not hard. I don't even think it's considered a QuickTime event. I just called it that for no reason. Yeah. This boss, he existed. I don't have much to say about him. I really don't. What am I supposed to say about a guy that shows up once and I've never lost to? Oh wait, right. I can't use knives. And he does a lot of damage. And also this attack sucks. Why? Just why? This does so much damage, and I can't block it. But he wasn't a hard boss. Oh, 1 HP in a dream again. We're back. I'm taking your arm. I'm taking your arm for that 1 HP joke. I've made it 3 different times already. I don't need to make it another time. This is an interesting attack. I stand at the edge, you win. Yeah, no problem at all. Again, I think this is at the point where they had no idea what they were doing. Another interesting attack. You have to dodge roll. If you don't have dodge roll, you're screwed. That's it. Why not? If you're really good at this game, if you're a speedrunner, oh no, you just don't get to win this one. You just gotta hope that doesn't it doesn't happen. A little fun fact though, I'm pretty sure that jumping into the boss just does all his health after he hits you. I don't know why. It's happened to me like 3 times. Not in this run, obviously, or any time this soon. For some reason, this was only when I was playing Kim Pine's the best character. Just because she's the most normal out of all of them. That's it. And don't say, I completely believe, this is my complete personal opinion, that because Scott was a narrative, he made her a casual session of talking to each other look like making out. That is my complete belief. And of course, we got the Dragon's Den, with areas including my least favorite enemy, the dragon. What happened here? The dogs from Software, multiple traps that I did not enjoy exactly, and this weird section where I gotta pit 2 people together. Because why not? If you couldn't tell, this boss fight was not that hard. I don't have much to say about it. Again, the second I learned about knives, I've just used her constantly. I summon her, I think I hit him, and I just get flung into a corner here, like, Apparently I know the power of teleportation, because they were still laughing. I have nothing to say about this area. It's one of the easiest in the game for some reason, while also being one of the longest. And of course, we gotta end it out with the Child of War. Oh, never mind, they're still alive. No, again, Child of War. You know what? Why not? Let's do it a third time. I liked it so much, I'll do it a third. And a fourth. That was the entire fight. Nothing else said. Nothing needed to be said. They were such a bad boss. That's it. They were not a good boss fight. And of course, with the next section coming up, we gotta mention this. Why is this emote humping? Why? Why, game? That's all I ask. I just want to know. I know. I need to know. I need to know for my personal sake. Why? And why did you make a character that made it way too easy to say the end? There are so many people who make this joke. I'm not the only one. That's why I said earlier that I'm probably going to get in trouble if I say that. Hey, look, it's my least favorite character. Oh, hey, look, it's me. Okay. Yeah, my recording software stopped working for a second. Yay. Anyways, this is the second to last area in the game where I gotta fight myself, who is somehow not black as me. I don't understand why I chose this skin. It doesn't just look funny. I mean, fighting a black void is funny in general. For whatever reason here, this is something that I've noticed. I just don't like dogs. I don't like dogs in real life. I hate dogs in video games, and birds, and any animal just because of From Software. It's weird. Play a From Software game and you'll know why. Of course, we just go around beating people up, and hopefully getting enough money for the things that I need, because I am poor, and I need $510 to eventually afford the shop to get extra lives. Simple as that. Just went in here to Wallace to find Stacy, it should be the other way around, and of course, found Mobile instead of Wallace. No input. We're poor now, of course, because of the special training, which costs a lot of money. I'll give you a hint. Give the word. It always gives a new move. This move, 2 seconds, did 10 or 20 damage. It's horrible. I never used it throughout my entire run. Couldn't. It was that bad. And then, of course, we have the graveyard. I'm guessing this is where the Scott Pilgrim infection story found out. If anybody can find that online, just posted somewhere, I don't know. I would really like to read it for free since I think it's 60 or 70 bucks. And it's ridiculous. I'm not buying that for a ripoff of Scott Pilgrim. It's in Walmart, I don't know why. And then, of course, Child of War, the way you're supposed to kill them, throw them into the pits. I don't care if you grab them or, you know, just regularly throw them. I usually grab them and jump in since I have enough health. Simple as that. And it works most of the time. And Scott Pilgrim's evil twin. Wow, we're his twin. That's sad. I like fighting games where you get to do this. It's like trading. To me, this looks awesome. I don't know why. Just simple, easy. Go Child of War. And that's the only difference between me and him. I have a Child of War. He doesn't. This was not a hard fight, to say the least. Again, the negative version of Knives is very good. And this version of Scott, the exact same. Because why not? Of course, we got the area cleared. This was not that hard of an area. I threw everybody into a pit, or I got scared by dogs. They scare me. Because of From Software, I'm scarred internally. And then, of course, the second to last cutscene of the game, where we get to see 2 characters that shouldn't be helping Scott at all because of how he is and how he acts to Knives. And, of course, the last Evil X, my 3rd least favorite character, Gideon. My first is Ramona, and my second is Scott, but Scott cheated on a high schooler. Ramona cheated on literally most of the people that she fell in love with, which is ridiculous to say. So we made it to the Chaos Theater. It's not that bad. Honestly, I don't exactly enjoy this place, because of this one, because it has 5 phases, simple. For whatever reason, my game glitched here, I just went on my phone, watched a video or 2, and I was done. I watched 1 video on 2 times speed. And then that's it. It was a special cutscene, only does 20 damage for whatever reason. We got most people here. Unfortunately, we don't have Virgil, who is in this game, and Hatsune Miku, who is also in this game. Just look it up online, I swear, I'm not lying. And then we got this man. He's not hard, in any way, shape, or form. Again, as long as they can touch the ground, they're not hard. Sure, he has unblockable attacks. It's called dodging. Also, I'm pretty sure there's a guy from the Clash of Demon Head game. Yeah, I just walloped on him. That's it. Just that. What you're seeing right now is how the fight went out. Just walloped him. I don't know what happened here. There was a mysterious entity in the background. Anybody know what that is? Because I've read the entire book, watched the series. I've never watched the movie. I guess that's the only thing that could be from. There's just weird eyes in the background. I don't know why. This area is just a run through. You just need to run through. To make it to the second phase of his boss, and third phase, I guess, after a little bit, where you just kind of jump on these clouds and gain the best sword in the game, which I will say apparently ripped me off somehow. I don't know how. We'll talk about it later when we get to that part. Of course, this is the second phase and third phase, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, he's a hard fight. He can one-shot you in level 1, you gotta get good. This is the second phase, you gotta stand at a very specific range. And second phase, I'll talk more about it later since I did not win. My sword can be broken apparently. I didn't know that. He has 21,200 health. I did not know it could be broken. I got the extra lives simply from beating up Pod, and he can just give you an extra life after a while of killing him. Yeah, no, I didn't win this fight. I got scammed. As I said, nothing to say, other than just got completely scammed here. So I came at it again, got to level 100, and then I just grabbed my sword and I started doing actually a lot of damage. 53, which is a lot more impressive than 17. Unfortunately, you can't use knives here. I don't know why. I tried to, if you couldn't tell at one point, but no, I genuinely couldn't. Where Gideon couldn't do it here. This was the entire fight. This entire section was the entire fight. All he does is slam the ground, lightning, that sort of thing. You can't block with the sword, by the way, which is why I'm running away. You can't block with any melee item. Of course, the Sword of Unknown Truths, the Sword of Greatness, can be broken, apparently. I think it has the exact same durability as a katana, which is ridiculous. It's like saying that a game like Elden Ring can have that. Of course, I went to this shop. There's only one shop in this entire level. It's at the very end, right before the boss fight. Ah, woman! God, it scared me, genuinely. When I saw him, I know, when I was there, I genuinely got scared. Just because I didn't expect that. Demolisher, sure. Hello, Dracula. Yeah, this is his fourth phase. This was not a hard fight. Not a hard fight. Literally, what you were watching here, I just did 195 damage. I did multiple times, apparently, too. Again, let's just watch that on replay. He gets up from his chair, just hoofs away the bats, uses weird taunt that, yes, he taunts, and every boss taunts for no reason. Child of War. And that cost me 7 mana, it did 120 damage, and I just beat on him. It was a beat down in this fight. And again, I just went back, I think I cleared stage 4 and 3 over and over again until I got enough extra lives and everything to beat everything. And of course, we got his fifth phase, or in other words, the phase of a boss fight where he just stands there and waits and takes it. That is this phase. You hit him, you hit this ungodly long cutscene for no reason. You could have just done something simple. I think this is a reference to Mega Man and Dr. Light. I tried to have Knife finish it off, but you hit him once, he dies. That's it. That's the entire fifth phase. And it's good, because it's a long fight. It's a really long fight. I do my little happy dance. And yeah, just jump around, wait a second. Area cleared and everything. And then finally, we get the final 2 cutscenes of the game. First one's the same with every character, where you just see the end. I think the XP can cap out, apparently. It went to 100,000, it just capped. I did not know they have that thing I learned from computer science this year in the game. That's funny. That's real funny. And of course, we blow up his lair. We have the flag outside to show maybe it's from reference to Mario or something, I don't remember. I I learned this a long time ago. The final thing, I think that's from a long time ago from the game of Ghost and Ghouls. And finally, we watched as the sun rises and the rainbow starts, and me for some reason giving a thumbs up instead of humping the window. Weird. And of course, yeah, the final cutscene of the game. I get to enslave everybody for no reason. Again, it should have been Scott and Ramona at the end. I don't know why it wasn't. And it was just, yeah, this is the entire cutscene. Just basically I enslave. Some of these people deserve it. I don't think Knives and Kim deserve this. Stephen from being an anxiety machine and working the van till they die, but Scott and Ramona 100% deserve it. Again, cheated on a 17-year-old who was in love with him, and I don't need to say anything for Ramona. She's a horrible person. She's my least favorite character. This game, it's fun, I'll say that. It's a fun game. I suggest you only buy it if you really, really, really like Scott Pilgrim. That's about it, though. I don't know. There was just too many glitches. That's it. There's a lot better beat-em-ups, side-scrollers. That's it. Like, absolutely. I love this game, just because I like the series Scott Pilgrim. I get to learn more about it, and unfortunately they took the, why'd they take it in this direction? It was from one thing, and it's completely my belief. Kim Pines and Knives Chow, straight up. That was a Scott Pilgrim seeing things from being on too much alcohol. Or either that, or girlfriend kick. Apparently in this game she's still dating Knives. That's concerning as hell. Don't know why they decided to do that, but they did. Yeah, he's still dating. Yeah, there's something going on between Wallace and Scott. No way. They definitely kissed before. That's it. They definitely did. They definitely did. Anyways, there are definitely beat-em-ups that are better. It's a fun game, I'll say that. But don't play Nega-Scott. He has the worst stats in the game. And Ramona's a horrible person. That's all I'm ending it off with. Yes. Me against every single From Software dog. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's see. What's next? Oh, right. The zombie apocalypse. Because that makes sense. It's still relatively mysterious. Yeah, I'm saying this. I genuinely think the game's great as long as you can get by the glitches. And just get lucky with no glitches in this game. Also, leveled up. Don't be like me for the first 4, or actually every single one of them, and barely level up at all. We got the Crash in the Boys scene. We see this once throughout the entire series. Of course, we got my character in the background. Why is he in the background? I don't know why they added him. Anyways, I hope that the new series will do better. I really do. I hope that the new game will be good. I hope that they have at least a reason to fight, because most of the characters have no reason, and other characters just, for whatever reason, get summoned from the mist, like Knives, and Wallace, who has the same moveset as, you know, everybody else. By that I mean he has the same moveset as Steven, because, yeah, that makes sense. And, of course, hopefully Kim gets made into the new game. I don't think I've seen a single person that doesn't want it. I don't know why they haven't. Isn't that this child? I think that's child. I think that's abuse. Yeah. Yeah, we got Gordon Goose in the void. Couldn't care less. And finally, the boss that I didn't fight just because I genuinely had this video took a long time to make. Yeah. He exists. Mr. Child does exist as a boss fight. That's it. I hope everybody has a good day, and I'll see all of you.